are on. Welcome back to episode 14 already of Medieval Dynasty. And I'd like to get the episode started today by looking at a highlighted comment from Quarry5148. I believe I said that right, hopefully. Your non-use of colorful language is refreshing. It's a change of most of the other MD videos, Medieval Dynasty videos, and live streams I've tried to watch. Not approved, but I don't appreciate every other word being a curse word. Thank you for keeping it clean, enjoying your playthrough immensely. That's awesome. Appreciate it. First of all, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And second, yeah, when I was kind of thinking of how I want to do everything, right? Like I've, iterated kind of keeping a positive environment and the language. Yeah, I'm the same way. So like, we're not hosting a, like a Barney. We're not hosting a Barney and Friends show. But at the same time, it's not a, Deadpool versus Wolverine, right? Which, I love that movie, and it's exactly it's well put. It's how I am too. Like I feel like I don't need to drop an F bomb every other word to get my point across, right? So kind of keep it relaxing and casual here, and that's kind of the way I intend on doing it. So I really appreciate your comment. But yeah, keep those positive comments coming. So now, before we get started here, let's take a look-see at kind of what's on the docket for today. I'm thinking we're going to go over and get a couple of people for our, I'm thinking the fishing hut and the farm. If we employ 2 people, first and after that, if we have time, I'm probably just going to have to put up another house or 2. For right now, we'll try to get them in houses together. Once we do expand a little bit, remember that was kind of the other challenge I wanted to do was I want to have, like families running these businesses. I think that'll be just kind of fun, I guess, because if you go into them, right, like there's 2 workers and then you can have like an apprentice. So I don't know. I mean, it's more of like a role-playing thing and not like an efficiency thing. I just thought it would be kind of fun to try and do that. I have never done that on a playthrough, so. But I believe if we get the farm, somebody in the farm shed so they can do some of the farming, maybe we can expand the fields, this fall, or it'll probably be a winter thing. But at least then I can show you some more of the farm management side, right? And how we, like we set this up. So I think let's start there. And then if, like I said, if we can get a second person, I think that would be super cool to have the fishing get started. I know it's a good moneymaker, plus brings in food for now. And before I forget, I almost forgot, but let's take a look-see at how much limestone this dude has. I'm going to be a little heavy, but I 100% want this limestone. How much over am I? A little bit, not too terrible. Why do I have that on me? So I swear I'm not doing stuff off camera, and I have no idea why I have 229 wheat grain on me. Did I accidentally put that in my inventory? I couldn't have. There was something else a couple episodes where I'm like, why do I have that on me? And maybe I accidentally put that in, but I'm almost positive I didn't put wheat grain on my person.
Wants to see my word?
Interesting.
See you around.
I'm not sure if that's something weird going on, but yeah, like, if anybody notices, if you go through my inventory and it's not the same, like if I do anything off camera, I'll make sure I tell everybody. But that's yeah, that's weird. I don't remember the wheat grain on me. Anyways, not the end of the world. And I for some odd reason the game did duplicate it. I've never seen that happen, but maybe that's something weird going on right now. Like I'm not gonna throw it away, but I I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna like exploit it if I figure out how to duplicate crap either. So.
It's the season of
Oh, we only got 3 people here.
I would love to finally put down roots.
So farming wise, the nice person is it's the younger the better. 22, and she's actually really skilled in everything. And this guy probably sucks, right? Oh no, he's 23 and he sucks at everything, but... I'm thinking...
How is life
Lubomira.
treating you?
So, low age, low skill level, which is actually perfect for farming. Because remember I said the farming skill level, unless they changed it, and we can check on that, but it doesn't... it's in live time, right? It's in real time, so... They don't go faster if they have a higher skill level, so you basically just want younger ones. So, alright. So Lubomira is coming along. Let's see. Houses. We got my house. I want to say... Yeah, so we can... They didn't change that. So we got females, and then we got Nistek. It's our hunter. So we can have Lubomira live with him for now, which is fine. And then, oh, excuse me. I think when I get back, we'll adjust some of this so that she has some work to do. Let's take a look. See, how do I want to do that? Yeah, let's put her... I mean, it's kind of a waste because she isn't going to be doing anything for a minute, but let's put her... And we could make her as a barn worker to help us with fertilizer and whatnot, I guess, for now. Let's put her in the farm shed. We will get some work for her this episode. So I know it's not the most efficient thing possible, but it'll be all right.
Just leave it all and...
Can I
How
also
do you
recruit
do?
you? Oh, nice. Oh, man, sorry. Now, we have... Medurka? The names in here are crazy. Like, if these are real names from, you know, like back when in certain areas, I mean, it's cool. But a lot of them I don't know how to pronounce. Now, what I'm going to have her do is we're going to put her with Dalewind for now. We have to, I guess. It's the only male left. Maybe she could live with me, I'm not sure. We can worry about that later. Right now, let's just have her... We'll put her in the hunting lodge. So, that kind of works. You know, both hunters are living together, I believe. Is she living? No, I put... Yeah, let's switch that. Well... We don't really need to... I'm going to build a farming house somewhere else for them. Anyways, we'll leave it like this for now. I might rearrange people later, but we could have the hunters living together, obviously. Even though she was going to be a fisherman. But we'll take care of that when we get back. So all of our red objects kind of left off the top part of our screen. But yeah, we do have a couple more villagers now. I believe what I'm gonna do now is we'll cut and I'll be back in the village, and then we'll look at how we can set up some fishing stuff and some farm management stuff. I will see you there. Alright, we made it back home. On the way back, I was thinking about clothing. And with the armor being all new, I think what we might try is... I think this will be next episode. We're going to complete our bronze armor set. And then we're going to start prepping for winter with clothing. And I'm gonna see if we can maybe this winter get by on making our own kind of basic warm clothes. So what we'll do, I think, is have as much bronze armor on as we can, and then, you know, like substitute in warm clothing to the point of where we're warm enough, right? I think that might be what we try, and we'll see if it works out. Like, again, that part's brand new, so we'll experiment with it and see what we can do. The thing I don't want to do is I don't want to be switching clothes all the time, right? So, like, if I know we're gonna go somewhere to fight, like some bandits or whatever, then yeah, it's full armor. But you know, when we're running around town and just basically, you know, doing the everyday stuff, I still want to have on the max amount of armor that I can, but also have, you know, the temperature tolerance. Because if you look at our health bar, walking back in the cold, our health did go down a little bit, and it's only fall, right? So, you know, it's halfway through fall, but it's something I think we can think about. So let's go to sleep here. When we wake up, we'll put our stuff away. We'll go through some farm management stuff, and then we will look at our fishing hut, get that going. And then I believe we'll kind of finish off the episode by maybe we'll get some traps out. Like in the past, I haven't really used traps much. But, you know, with these videos, I definitely want to dabble in a little bit of everything and show everybody a little bit of everything. So we'll kind of see how effective those are. I think that'll be fun. But let's get to the next day. Also, I did have to go grab some water because my throat is just really raspy today. You know, and I normally sound like crap anyways. So if I'm raspy, then it's extra bad. We don't want that. So sorry if I'm clearing my throat every once in a while, and I'll try to mute it when I do. Sometimes I just forget. All right, let's put some crap away and get into the a little bit more of an advanced farm management, I guess you could say, and some fish house management. That part's easy, but the farm stuff's a little bit more complicated. Probably the first, once I get more to the end game and, you know, and the series is kind of wrapping up, I do want to put out some guides. I think that'll be kind of fun. And farming will probably be the first one I do, because it's kind of what I have the best idea of, and like I have a way that I like to do it that I think is fun and effective. So we'll kind of get into that right now. Again, I think we're just going to stay with the 2 fields, and then during winter, there's not as much to do. So I think that'll be a good time to expand our farm. But I do want to get it a little bit set right now, because now we can have our lady working out there. So let's get some stuff away. Don't have much here. It's not too bad. We can put that meat away. I did have to kill a fox on the way back because he jumped me, and it was dark. I had no idea what was going on. So he took a little chunk out of me. Oh yeah, this wheat grain. Is that from here? Let's see. No, see, so I picked that up from something. Was it from a mission? God, if anybody remembers, otherwise, I mean, I can look back in the videos, but if somebody remembers offhand, because now that gives us above 256 wheat grain, so we could turn that into flour. Right, so that's kind of a fun little thing we can do. Oop, did that backwards. That's all right. What am I at here? I want to get down to, what did I say? 256. All right. So, farm management. I like to do the 16 by 16 fields. That's 256 seeds per field. So I want to keep 256 wheat grain seeds, right? That's kind of the ultimate goal. And then the rest, you do what you want with them. So like these, we could sell them. Wheat, if you remember, it's great for turning into flour. So we'll show you kind of, you know, some flour crafting and what we can do with it and all that. The other things, let's see. We're not gonna go plant anything right now. I will let our farmer do that so you can kind of see what it looks like. We are gonna take this to turn it into fertilizer. How much fertilizer do we have right now? Ooh, we got a little bit. So, here's what we're gonna do. Ooh. So the next thing that's gonna be planted is carrot. So, again, we'll during the winter, I think we'll probably have just one episode dedicated to setting up the big farm, right? But for right now, let's take a look-see at this. So, our cabbage was harvested in the fall. So now what we want to do is we want to kind of set it up for winter, right? So if we take a look at our winter setup, we're going to change that, and you can see it only gives you the option now, which is cool. In winter, I can only plant carrots. So if I plant carrots, which, oh man, I should have looked. What did I have? 40 of them, I think. So, you know, we can go all the way down here and change our crop, right? If you hold the button, see how I'm kind of plopping her down there? And then, oh, what do we want? 40 we said, so that's 16, 32, and then so we want to, how do I get rid of these? Let's see, so we want to make that empty. So that'll just kind of take them away. Right, so if you, normally what I would do if we had 256 carrot seeds, right, I'd just make the whole thing carrots. But being that we only have 40, so we had 16, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 40. And 8, 40. So once we get to our 40 carrots, we'll leave that. We will accept those changes. So now, this is our current crop status. This we will change, right? And you can kind of see how it's starting to change it for us, but we'll iron out the details later. But for right now, we're kind of like that mid-level management. What I'm telling her to do right now is that I want her to plant 40 carrot seeds. So to do that, she's going to need a bag, she's going to need her fertilizer, and she's going to need her farm tools. So if we go over to our farming, our farm shed, it'll tell you what tools we need. So right now we need to get a hoe in there so that she can use the hoe, some bags, and sickle and scythe. So I don't know, I think we'll just stay with sickles right now, but I'm not going to throw those in there. But we need, what do we say, hoes and bags. And if she is going to do that, she's got a couple bags already. And then we're going to have to throw some hose in there, which I have a crappy wooden one. Let's see if we can make her a couple copper ones so they last a little longer. So if we go to our copper tools, there we go. Copper hoe is a log and 2 copper bars. What are the bronze ones at? Copper, bronze hoe is a log and a bronze bar. I feel like we should just go right up to bronze. That'll save us a lot in the long run. And eventually we're kind of getting to that mid-level game, so we're going to be unlocking all the bronze stuff. I'd like to get everything over to bronze. So logs and bronze bars, and I think if we just throw 4 at her right now, that should be perfectly fine. Ooh, we are going to change, before we go down there too, I want to change our hunting management, so that way we're bringing in more leather. Now that we're going to supplement food with kind of other stuff. Tools, bronze hose. Make 4 of them. Alright. Let's get those in there. Alright, bronze hose. That is good to go. And then we really can't do too much else with the bags yet. So let's look at how we can make that a little better. So I'm going to drop the meat quite a ways down. We're basically just going to get some meat every day, enough to like use for cooking. We really want to get that leather up there. That seems to be our bottleneck at the moment. Oh man, 70% is still not bringing us that much in. That's fine. We will set up some traps, but I believe the traps are only going to bring in fur. So maybe we'll do like 1 fur a day. We'll get that leather up to 5 a day. That's not too bad. While we're here, let's check our other tools to see how... We have a bunch of stone arrows. We should sell them. So the stone pickaxe, stone knife, stone axe. Do I have an extra one on me? Oh, I do. Let's actually throw all of them in there. I think they're okay for now. Probably in the next couple days, I'll throw some more in there. And let's look at... Man, we can only make 1. Well, let's we'll take that for now. Give them every amount of bag they can have. That should get us through, you know, the winter. And by then we'll have quite a bit more, quite a bit more leather. All right, so let's run down and we'll see if we can catch her at work so you can see what that looks like. In the meantime, what we'll do too is turn this stuff into fertilizer. It looks like she's not down here working quite yet. Oh, and actually I'm dumb. No, okay, so we are, yeah. She'll plant... What should happen is she's gonna plant those carrots in the winter, but being that she doesn't have anything else to do, she'll prep that field for winter. So she'll... Looks like she might be coming down. And this is, again, this is why I want to build a house for all of our farmers. The farmer houses are going to be like down here. That way they're just down here right away and they don't have to walk this whole way, because that actually matters. Okay, but let's get a couple of these things done. So we already got 60 fertilizer coming in from our piggies. So that's nice. Right, and then we have all this wheat. So what we do is come over here. And I gotta buy the scheme, it looks like, for flour. And again, I won't turn those into flour probably ever. We're just gonna always have a ton of wheat. So you can see I have 298 wheat grain. I'm gonna turn that into 49 flour, but it's actually gonna be way more. You'll kind of see how it works. A couple little math things going into that. So that gave us 588 flour out of the 290 whatever 8 wheat grains that we had. Ooh, nice. There we go. Anything cool that we can upgrade for farming? Careful farmer, farming master, faster farming. Oh, here we go. Some riding ones and orchards for sure. And this will actually allow us more weight on our mount as well, which is another good one. And being that just unlocked, I think we're gonna get the donkey. Which, being that we have a little extra money, maybe that would be a good next episode, is going out and getting a donkey. Also with those, if you have cool names, you know, like, I don't want to do anything weird or inappropriate, but like if you got some cool names for... Are you going to come here and work or what? Are you... cool names for the pigs or the donkeys? You know, let me know. Alright, well... I don't know where she's going. Let's go. So we have the farming management set up. Let's go and do the fishing house. Yeah, so see, like I said, they work in real time. So she's got to walk all the way down here from her house. We definitely need to first get in the 2 other big fields, which we'll put over here. Right, so we'll have, basically we're making like a big square thing. That's right, so there's gonna be a big square field over there and a big field over here. And then probably like just right here on the other side of those fields. You know, we don't want to ruin our clay, but we're probably just gonna have a little line of houses that come along right here. So they can, you know, easily work over here. All right, so there we go. So you can see she's prepping the field.
You won't get anything done hoeing like that.
It's way slower than when we do it. But, you know, give her the day and she'll probably have most of that done and hoed up. We can come back and check on her in a little bit. But yeah, it's as easy as that, you know, and then so she'll stay down there and get that work done. We'll definitely want to build her a house down there. We don't want to wait too long on that. But the next thing I want to check out is our fishing house or fishing hut, whatever they call it. So I know there's bears over here somewhere. I don't want to get destroyed by bears. I want to see if this is deep enough to build a fishing house on, which I really hope it is, or... oh, God. Right, those bears shouldn't attack us. Famous last words. Ah, man. Where is the fishing hut? Fishing hut 1 must be placed on water. Alright. Obstacles. Please tell me I can build it down here. I really don't want to go up there and worry about those stupid bears. Dang, I was really hoping we could get it in down here. Let's try over here a little bit. I think we'll probably just kind of work our way down the river and see if, you know, there's a decent spot. Yeah, it's looking like this water's not deep enough. Let's try the other side. Again, this area is pretty new to me, so I'm not super familiar with it. All I know is there's 2 bears on the other side, which I would love to not worry about taking out. I was really hoping that spot down there would work. Doesn't look like it's going to. So before we run down to the other side of the lake, let's take a look-see over here. Kind of see how this side looks. I guess we have to fight those bears, right? Like, I'm not all about the game exploits, but man, fighting bears in this game's rough. So if we have to, generally if you find a high enough spot, they won't come up, like, they won't flank you, right? How does it look down here? Yeah, see, so there's those bears. I feel like maybe we could get it there, but God, that'd be... I don't know if I have enough arrows to take out 2 bears. See, they're already mad. Oh, how smart are you bears? Yeah, see how they kind of like, they'll get caught down there. If I come over here, how smart are you gonna be? Ideally, you just want to like be on top a little bit and launch arrows down at them. I wonder if we can get over there. Have a little better of an angle. Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. So they're not completely dumb. See, I'm thinking these rocks work a little better if we have to take them out. And this episode has quickly turned into a bear hunting episode. Oh, he sounds really close. Pretty terrifying. Where is he? Oh no. Nope. It sounds like he's kind of up here with me. If I fall down there, that is bad news. Bad news bears. See what I did there? Where are you? Is he like right around the corner here? That would be terrifying. I don't see him. Where'd he go? Ah, there they are. Hey, what's up, guys? Did that do any damage? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some arrows down there and we have to... Oh god, this is terrifying. Need a couple grenades. Come on guys, where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Yeah. Oh, that one's bleeding a little bit. They're trying to get smart over there. Rain it down on them. And the bears, I mean, you can tell they're like the other animals, like the deer and whatnot. You know, they'll, if you can hit them with some good arrows, they'll bleed out. That'd be pretty ideal if they actually stayed right there. The stamina come back a little bit. Isn't the greatest spot to be shooting, but looks like it's getting the job done. So now we're letting some bronze arrows go up at them. Good thing I got those bronze arrows. Can't really tell what their health is, which kind of sucks. Oh, there we go. One's down. Oh, hit a rock with that one. Alright, so that... He is bleeding out. Trying to get away now. Which we don't want. There we go. Not too bad. Again, a little bit kind of exploity, but these bears suck. I feel like if you were gonna fight a bear in real life, you would also want a crazy weird advantage. And then all we can do is any arrows that may have missed and bounced off stuff. So now if I can build my fishing hut down here, that would get rid of the bears. But the other thing we want to think about is, do we want to get rid of the bears? Because you can, every new season, you know, that's 30 fur, 92 meat. And as I kind of showed you, it's not, you know, not the worst thing, right?
I could really do with a drink.
And the other thing is, I mean, that was just one bear I showed too. You know, like harvesting 2 bears gives us, you know, whatever it is. We'll see in a second here. 60 fur and 172 total meat out of that, which is not too shabby. Let's go get a drink of water down here and plan this out a little bit. Yeah, I can't. Man, well, let's see if it works at first, I guess. And the other thing is this cave we gotta explore. I don't know what the hell's in there. There we go. All right, grab a little snack here. All right, so what do we got? Fishing hut. That sucks. It looks like it's not going to let us put it here anyways. Well, we can... well, we can. What's in here? That's going to be... Alright, let's check real quick. We're getting sidetracked, but it's okay. Looks like it's nothing. Can I crouch in here? Nope. Okay, so it's nothing. So now the decision is... do we build it there and those bears disappear? Well, hopefully. Otherwise our... I don't think the animals can attack, like, your people. Ah, man, I don't know. Kind of want to keep those bears there so I can just harvest them. Oh, decisions. Because what, if we did it, the fishing hut would be on the other side, way down there. Which might be okay, because there is that other mine there. Maybe we could have, like, a... that might be cool. I don't know if you remember, I showed you kind of that flat area. There's a mine over there where that other stupid bear is. That killed us. Episode 4, I think it was. I wonder if we could maybe kind of make that look cool. Like, it'd be like a second village, you know, like a mining slash fishing little village. That might be pretty cool. Let's take a look-see here. First, we gotta drop all this crap off. Yeah, I know I've said it a lot, but that's just part of the fun of this game. Is I like just kind of having a plan, but not really a concrete plan, and then just letting stuff unfold. You know, so... you know, that other mine, it will eventually want a bunch of mines, you know, so we're bringing in a bunch of iron. So having 3 mines would be pretty ideal, I think. And not that we're going to go set this other mine up yet as, you know, an area that we can do much with, but I bet we can put our fishing hut over there, and it'll look pretty cool. Ugh. The other part is I don't know what I'll need for a fishing hut. Probably straw, logs, stick, little stone. Might have to grab some stuff while we're over there. Take what we can for now from here. Alright, so we got a bunch of meat out of that. Man, that's nice. We will put our fur in there. And notice flour, it goes under resource storage, not food storage. So if you... we'll see that later, but you know, once we hire somebody to work in our kitchen, you know, and they're making like breads and stuff. If you initially start out and you're like, what the heck, why aren't they making anything? That's kind of a common mistake I could see people making is, you know, you think flour and you're making food out of it, but it actually, they'll pull it out of resource storage. We'll get our fertilizer in there. All right. Yeah, let's go take that stuff. It's getting kind of dark already, but let's see if we can go do this quick. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. So let's, oh, I don't know. Let's take 20 logs just because, 26 logs. Taking, or getting logs is a pain in the butt. I know there's actually straw down there, so I think we'll pick some straw while we're there. We may need some stones. Well, let's get stones while we're there, too. Hopefully we have enough. Alright, let's do it. You know, and so like one of the things, you know, like this will work out pretty well. Obviously for, you know, kind of maintaining our immersion, you know, eventually I'll put a house down there. So whoever is the fisherman, you know, we'll have a little fishing thing down there. But yeah, see, throughout the day, so she got quite a bit done. Tomorrow she'll get all that hoed up. And then in the winter, once that hits, she'll go out there with the carrot seed and, you know, get the carrots in. Alright, let's travel along the water and see... Ooh, yeah, we want to take that on pretty soon, too. I think in next episode we're going to get our armor all finished up. I think that'll be cool. See how the full armor set looks. On our way, let's see if there's anything in the water we can collect. Yeah, that's the... So that place up there, I want to say that's like one of the big bandit hideouts. That place used to be up there, but they kind of like revamped it, I think. So that'll definitely be a fun little let's go out there and see what that's all about episode. Probably a couple episodes from now. Might be something good to do in the winter. Alright, let's find that area. The tough thing about over here is that bear is over there. I might be able to like kite him down, and then while he's running down I can run back up. Oh, again, I know I always say I'm not a big into the game exploits, but man, fighting bears is hard. I do kind of want to go like toe-to-toe with one when we do get the full armor set. So like this might be a good one, and as long as he doesn't like chase us, maybe we'll try to leave him there so we can come back and do that. Alright, so we should have... that mine should be right about here. Maybe. Where's that damn bear? Oh. Bears are sneaky too. As soon as we turn our back, he's gonna fly out of somewhere and destroy me. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll leave him alone for now. Yeah, I think this would be a cool little area to have like a little mining / fishing village. Why not? So if we're gonna do that, buildings, survival, fishing hut. How close are we to the second one? A little ways. So this object must be placed on the water and just place it right about there. Seems pretty even, right? Yeah, not too bad. Now, what do we got? Oh my god, we need planks. Of course. Ah, man, that sucks. Alright, well, I'm gonna run back and get some planks. I'm probably gonna cut, and then I'll come back here when we got those, and we'll get this finished up. Alright, we made her back. I really hope I have enough stuff. So I brought a bunch of extra planks. I brought 60 some extra. Figure if we need to, we can go get logs and sticks and all that. So I did grab some straw on my way over as well. Let's get this on there. Let's see how we're looking after that. What we got here? Looks like we're gonna have to go grab some sticks, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 more logs. So we got that little spot over there. Let's go knock a couple of those down so we can get this fishing hut up. Yeah, it's kind of a slog on the way here. I pretty much just I grabbed as much stuff as I could. Like, if you want to avoid that, right? Like, there's you can look it up online, right on the wiki. I want to say it's not updated to what it is in the Oxbow. I think it's pretty similar, but not quite the same. But it'll at least give you a rough idea of what you need. Like I could have looked at that, but I don't know. I think it's fun to kind of just figure it out as you're going. And you run into situations like that. I don't know. I think it adds to it. But again, play the game the way you want to play the game.
I haven't been drinking enough today.
Alright, let's grab these. We're gonna need some extra sticks. What am I at? 25 sticks? That should be pretty close to what we need. Count them up. So let's grab a couple while we're here. That should be good.
I could really do with a drink.
I know. Yeah, I'm a little surprised in this game there's not kind of a water system, I guess, other than like the well and whatnot, but how you can kind of just drink out of anything, which, it's fine. Just a little surprised there's not something along the lines of, you need to get this and craft this to purify your water or something. Boil it at least. What'd I say every time? Oh, yeah, we're a little short there too. Whenever you grabbed as much as you think you need, grab a little more. And this is when, like, we thought we were good, and we're not, so we come back over here to grab more sticks, and then that bear appears out of nowhere. That's generally the way it goes. Yeah, on the way back, I got jumped by a couple boars. The sword it's weird. So the sword is really effective against wolves. It's like 2 cuts, 2 swings from the sword, and a wolf will seemingly go down. But a boar, not 2 swings. It's much more. So it's kind of interesting that the animals differ. All right, so fishing hut complete. Here's what she looks like. All right, so this is just kind of the basic one, the first one. But it does give us the option of making our fish meat. And we don't have the option yet, but we can dry stuff. When we get the next fishing rack up, we'll have like, what are they? I think it's just a salt barrel. It'll let you like salt the fish meat, and that's where the big money's at. So if we take a look here, let's get our management set up. So fishing spear and knives, we have them in resource storage already. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Fishing hut. So let's edit our assignments. And now here's where we can, make, see what they're gonna get, right? So I'm just gonna put them all up there to kind of show everyone the difference. And if we look, so a pike, right, which makes sense, it's a bigger fish, that'll give us 7. A perch, which if you've never eaten perch, especially up north, it's like candy. It's so good. They even have little, if you look at the fish, it even has like little grill marks on it. So that's how you know it's good to eat. And then a roach will give us 1. But if we go into our intensity, oh, you know what we didn't do? We gotta assign somebody to work there. Or probably not gonna work very well. Who was that going to be? And actually, I want to keep that hunter there. I think I'm going to bring him over to be our fisher. So let's do that. And now, so you can see you get slightly more per... God. Slightly more per fish with the smaller ones. But you get more fish meat, obviously, with the bigger ones. So what I'm going to do is we're probably just going to go with pike and see if we can kind of make that work. So let's edit our assignments, and if you want to take something off, all right, so we're not going to do any of them fish. Let's do that, and then it'll give you this. So let's see how that does. If we go 50 to 50, so that'll almost, I want to get that up to 1. I want to bring in 1 pike a day. And then if we kind of fall behind, and that'll catch up, right? As he gets better, that'll go up a little bit, that'll go up a little bit, so that'll go up to 1. So we'll be getting about 7 fish meat a day, which isn't too bad to start, right? It's extra food basically. And it just says no resources, right? Because he hasn't caught a fish yet. Once he catches a fish, that'll change. All right. And I think what we'll want to do is we definitely, probably start some houses down here. Oh, and this is good too. So you see on the top left where the little red icon is, right? That is because of the fishing hut. And it's just going to say no resources. Right there, like we just pointed out. Now that's going into the top left of our screen. So it's, unless you're a perfectionist, which, end game, you're going to try to get as close to that as you can. But you're going to be making so many things that in that top left-hand corner, you're just going to have stuff there, right? And you'll eventually kind of get used to the rotation of how your workers are working. And then you'll just kind of notice, like if they're out of tools and there's an extra one up there, you say, okay, well, shoot, I gotta fix that, right? So, yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. We got a little bit of farming in, and we got our fishing hut up, so we're bringing some fish in now. I think what we're going to do next episode is actually, I think let's continue the farming, being that it's fresh in our minds. Let's go and we're going to set up a more advanced farming management system. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it for like one farm, I'm going to call it. So like I'm going to have farm 1 and I'm going to have farm 2. So each farm is going to have a barn shed, or a barn and a farm shed, and a couple workers. And we're going to start with 1 worker, but each of them are going to manage 4 fields. So I'll show you what I mean, and I think it'll all make sense once you see how I'm going to kind of like rotate the crops around and whatnot, and why I'm going to choose to do 2 farms of 4 large fields. So yeah, something to look forward to. It'll all make sense. And then if we can get done with that semi-early in the episode, I think what we'll do is we'll finish off our bronze armor set. That'll be cool. And yeah, from there we can kind of see where everything takes us. But hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. And with all that being said, go out there, be a good person. It's really not that hard. I will see you on the next one.